was I even talking about? This is ADHD, you guys. This is how it works. Like, my ADHD and me, we like this. We like this. We go together real bad. I you bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye. Hi guys, it's Simply Monet here, and today we're going to be doing my makeup while I discuss a bunch of things I wish I knew in my 20s. For all of my people entering their 20s, I am almost exiting my 20s, so I got I got some stuff to say. But you guys know I'm gonna use my Lancome makeup and my Eco Tools brush. I am one of the girlies that just, when it works, and I just stick with it. So if you're looking for like a variety of makeup, it's not gonna be me. I'm not a makeup guru. I'm a girl, okay, and I do my makeup. And that's kind of the extent of it. But you guys know I took some notes in my handy dandy iPad because I want to get everything out. And so the first thing that I think that is important to know, and what I wish I knew when I was entering my 20s, you don't have to have everything figured out, okay? And I know it can seem like you do, and I know that it can seem like time is fleeting, but you you don't have to have your whole life figured out at 20. It's not like it's just a lot of pressure, you guys. And everything is pressure. Everything that I've been through is pressure. A lot of the things that I know you guys are going through is pressure. What am I going to do with my life? Who am I going to be in my life? What do I really want in my life? Am I going to choose the right career in my life? Like, cuz there's so much that information that you get from other people that's just scary. Like, you don't want to go into a career that you hate. You don't want to, make dumb decisions where you can't, come back from it. Um and it's just very scary. They kind of tell you, go out there, be great. But they didn't tell you how to do it. Like, where's the rule book at this point? Like, especially when you're in college and there's rules, or even if you're not in college. Everybody's been through the educational system, or most of us anyway, and it's like there's rules. Your parents, they have rules for you. You do this, you can't do this. This is how you go about doing this. Da da da. But then you get into adulthood and nobody has the rule book. So, like, what am I supposed to do and how am I supposed to get there? Like, and that's even outside of school. Like, okay, guys, something I've noticed is that I say like a lot, and it's an epidemic. So pray for me. Anyway, what I've noticed is that there's like a lot of people who, they want to do well, but they don't really know how to get to what is well. Like, how do we get to doing well? And then where do we stop, and where do we say, okay, I'm proud of myself for doing, so and so to get to where I want to be. Anyway, you guys, I forgot to tell you, this is a Lancome in the shade 540C for my dark skin girlies. I think this is Care and Glow. It protects my skin and all that good stuff. I have other makeup videos where I do elaborate on why I use the products that I use, but mostly it's because I have sensitive skin and your girl can't be out here just using everything. So another thing that I wish that I learned or I wish that I knew in my 20s, like my early 20s, when I was really going through it. Your girl was going through it, you guys. I was going through it. I just, in my head all day, every day, I'm just like, oh my gosh, my career, my future, my love life, my, like, and don't get me started on the love life. Like, that's something that I, I don't know. I might touch base on this video a little later, but I don't know. That might have to be an entirely separate video because that all went to shit for me, but it's okay. Like, if your love life is not figured out right now, it's fine. Like, it's completely fine because everything happens, when it's supposed to. Um, but another thing that I wish I had known in my 20s, like going into my 20s, is that you need to have financial literacy. And it's like, I took calculus. It was a necessity because, um, well, it probably wasn't a necessity, but I had a counselor that was a little iffy, and I ended up taking calculus anyway. But that's besides the point. I took all of this math and did not use it. I mean, nobody taught me financial literacy. Like, nobody said, hey, let's have a class and let's teach you how to file your taxes. You know what I'm saying? Like, why can't we opt out of like some things that we don't necessarily need and take like a financial literacy class? Guys, I just want you to know that you are enough. This is the little mirror that I use. And I just am rambling at this point. But anyway, so yeah, I wish I had like learned how to manage money. And manage it effectively while I was, going through college and taking out all these loans and doing this and that. Because managing your money is very crucial. If you have poor management of money, you're not going to be a successful adult. So you might want to get a savings account, y'all. Get a savings account, you know? Do that whole thing. Don't, I wouldn't say don't spend your money haphazardly, but because some things we just want, like, I wanted a Michael Kors purse earlier this week. So I went to Great Lakes Frozen and I got it. Whatever. But, don't spend all your money to where you have no savings. Because if you do that and you, like, say your car breaks down, and you spend every check you've ever gotten or every, whatever, if you get, financial aid or whatever loans you get back from school or wherever you're getting your, compensation. Make sure you have a savings account. Try to put some money away. Like, not a lot. You could put like $20 away. $20 a check. $30 a check or something. Just so you have a rainy day fund. Because nobody's going to be there. I mean, I have a support system. So my mom always was there, yeah. But you don't necessarily want to depend on everybody to pay your own bills. So if you, want to be independent in that way, you're going to have a rainy day fund. And, I used to collect change because I'm not like, I'm middle class, whatever. So I can still consider myself a brokey broke. So I used to collect change. Like, on God, I have been to a store and cashed in bottles because that makes money, you guys. Somebody's gonna say something. I don't care. It makes, like, you cash in those bottles and you can get, some change for the grocery store. Buy your little, healthy snacks or whatever. I'm putting you on, okay? Cash those bottles in. I'm just kidding. Another one is that if you need to, and I've said this in prior videos, you need to prioritize your health and well-being. And I wish that I had knew that in my 20s, which obviously when you say it out loud, it's like a dur. What do you mean? Like, you're not prioritizing your health and well-being and stuff. But I mean in like every single way. If you're dating a dusty, okay, men and women, if you're dating a dusty, you got to let the dusty go because it's going to interfere with other things that you're doing. Okay, so if you're dating a dusty, or if you're like having some type of relationship with somebody, friends, family, I don't care, that doesn't suit you and is not helping you move forward, you got to discard of that. And that's another way to prioritize your health and well-being. And another a way that I feel like it's hard, you guys. It's hard because I'm still struggling with it and I'm 27. Um I you need to try to eat healthier maybe. You know what I'm saying? Stop throwing back the Cheetos and try to like get some greens in. I for a long embarrassing amount of time was not eating vegetables appropriately. I hated them. The only thing that I like really is broccoli, and broccoli kind of stinks. And then there's other I like string things, you know. But even so, like I just didn't like vegetables, so I wasn't eating them. I I wasn't eating vegetables or fruit. I'm like definitely a meat girl. You're omnivore over here. Um, I could eat meat and nothing else. I don't have to have a side or anything, but that's not okay, you guys. Prioritize your, your health, your physical health. Get like some walks in. You don't have to be like an extreme workout girly. Did I tell you guys? Okay, so I didn't tell you guys because I was yapping. But this is it's kind of dirty too. Don't mind me. It's just that in the makeup bag, the makeup gets everywhere. So you know what I'm saying? But this is the Lancome concealer. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's in the shade 530W. I had mentioned I'm probably supposed to have a lighter one, but this one is working good enough for me, so I'm just gonna, I'm gonna stick with it until it's all gone, you know. But the next thing that I'm going to do is, and I'll have all of these linked below, guys. I have my Fenty Beauty Hella Thick mascara that I'm gonna use from Riri. I heard that Riri's products are in the, I've seen some stuff that's not so good, but I'm 10 toes down for you, Riri. I believe in you. You're gonna get it together. What was I even talking about? This is ADHD, you guys. This is how it works. Like my ADHD and me, we like this. We like this. We go together real bad. But the next the next thing is that I wish I had, taken heed to in my 20s is that failure is a learning opportunity. So I know that sounds really terrible to say. Like I know it sounds, like okay, you're already kind of through some of the hard things you've been in through your life. So if you guys don't know, I'm a lawyer. I had to take the bar exam. It was hard, it was difficult, but I obviously am through it. So sitting on the other side of, the hardest thing that I had to do in my life, it can sound hypocritical, not hypocritical, but just like easier said than done. But truly, if you just realize that you don't, even in the practice of law, to learn you have to fail. And that's how you learn, you know? You're gonna fail sometimes, but as long as you just get back up and get back to it, that's fine. Nobody's perfect. Everybody failed. Your professor has failed before. Your mom has failed before. Your daddy failed before. Your friend has failed before. And, some people, they're perfect, okay? So it seems like some people just have it together. And I had this one guy in my law school that seemed to just have his shit together. On every test day, he was like, I'm fine. And he would be very boisterous about it. It was annoying. It definitely was annoying. If you know who you are, you know who you are. And I'm side-eyeing you. Bombastic side-eye. Criminal offensive side-eye. Because we were all in the hallway, like, going over our tests and everything. He's just like, oh, yeah, I'm going to ace this. Like, nobody asked you. Anyway. No, but seriously. failing is a necessity. And if you don't fail, then you're not going to be able to grow. So embrace failure and, do that. It's not a bad thing and it can feel like it. But, just get back up. That's the important thing. Get back up after you fail, and then you'll know what to do next. You say, I'm not gonna make that same mistake. I already did it, and I know what happened then. I failed. So, and then you get back up. Let me see if I have anything else, you guys. Okay, so I think my last thing that I'm going to say for, what I wish I knew in my 20s would be to live in the moment. And I know I'm not even that type of girl. Like, I'm not even that type of person where it's like, oh, I live in the moment. Because time is of the essence for me. Like, I always felt like time was of the essence. And it was. But I do wish that I had lived in the moment just a little bit more. Because and also I wish that I had congratulated myself more on my successes, and I didn't. I hadn't, like, law school. I remember I graduated law school, but because I was studying for the bar exam, I never celebrated it. I never, like, the biggest thing, it took me 3 years to graduate law school, and I never celebrated. Like, I never, because I was always focused on the next thing. Always, okay, yeah, now I did this, now I gotta get here. And I just really didn't congratulate myself, and I didn't allow myself to live in the moment. I was hyperventilating through life. But this is from LA Colors. It's yeah, it's called Eye Marker from LA Colors. Now, I told you guys before, I can't do this perfectly now. I don't even try. But like I told you guys that I just fix it with my concealer. Ooh. Somebody saw that and was like, "Girl, what?" But it's fine because I watch a lot of makeup tutorials, you guys, and I just figured out that I ain't got the steady hand. Now, I probably could try, but I just don't have the time, y'all. I got 75 things I have to do. And if you're a girly like me and you got like 95 things to do and you can't really, you know what I'm saying? One day I will. One day I will. But not today. But yeah, you guys, like I said, um, embrace your failures, do all that good stuff. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, guys, live in the moment. Let yourself be happy for a moment and just let that be that. And don't, like, try not to think about all of the other things you may have to do, or because your life, like, God willing, it will be long. Um yeah, so I had to redo it because I had messed up. Anyway, but like, yeah, so embrace what I keep saying the wrong thing. Lord have mercy. Okay, so yeah, live in the moment, you guys. Sure, you know, if you're one of those adults that's very ambitious, diligent, all that stuff, it's difficult. It's gonna be difficult for you. But try to live in the moment because the moment is not gonna happen again. You're not gonna, make that one achievement that you made again. You're not gonna be there because you already did it. And you might as well congratulate yourself and, be happy about what you have accomplished and what you have done. It's not easy out here, you guys. But yeah, you guys, so this is the finished look. I'm gonna have all of my makeup and my, even this hair, you guys, if you like it, I'll have it tagged below in my Amazon storefront, so you guys can purchase if you like to. But I hope you guys like this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe to your girl's channel. And you know what it is. It's XOXO Gossip Girl.